What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Hope everyone is having a great day. And it is Wednesday, and that means it's going to be starting our new series, Bargain Bin Wax Wednesday. This is episode 1 of that series. I'm excited to bring this to you guys. Before we get into it, would ask if you could drop down, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell for notifications, and hit that like button. That like button helps push me up the YouTube algorithm, gets me pushed out to more people. So, the whole point of this series is to bring an affordable way to open up baseball cards, basketball cards, and football cards. So our whole goal here is to stay under $50 and still have a good time ripping cards. So in today's in the inaugural episode, we are going to rip this box of 1990 Donruss. And you can see I paid $20 for this. Paid $20 for this at my local card shop. And this is a 24 count of the cello packs. So we're going to open these up. We're going to see how much of the set we actually are going to be able to complete. And then we're going to be looking for those hot cards. So this set does have a few hot cards. Sorry, it's taped right here. I can't pop it open. And the big one that we'll be looking for is that Juan Gonzalez negative. So if you're unfamiliar with that card, Juan Gonzalez was a right-handed batter. But for some reason, there is an error card where the negative image is on the card, and it makes it look like he's batting lefty. So that's going to be the big one we're looking for as we go through this set. You can see 24 packs. Here is the pack. We get an exclusive Grand Slammer card inside, 6 puzzle pieces, and 37 cards. Collect all 63 pieces to complete puzzle. Collect all 26 MVP bonus cards. It says it again there. And there's on the back. Of course, we'll get Diamond Kings, and we will get the MVP cards. So a couple different subsets in this one. And let's go ahead and get into our first pack. Hope everyone is having a great night here on this Wednesday. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we can hit a Juan Gonzalez negative card. That would be pretty cool. We haven't hit very many error cards on the channel, so that would be really cool if we could do one of those. So you can see here, it's a Robin Ventura rated rookie, long before he got the crap beat out of him, but that's nonetheless. So we got a red border here. We got this little like paint splash on the sides, and of course their name is in cursive. Steve Buechele. There's the back, the orange border, and recent major league performance. Carney Lansford. There's a Brett Saberhagen. Jacoby. There's Eddie Murray. LaPointe. Greenwell. Chet Lawson. Lemon, sorry. There's our puzzle pieces. So we'll set those over there. We got there's our Grand Slammers card. So you don't get these in the regular hobby packs of 90 Donruss. So these are a little bit different. Grand Slammers. Makes me think of Denny's. The Denny's Grand Slam. There's our Diamond King, Bo Jackson. That's a nice start. That's card number 1. So we will set him over there. I'll try to put most of the good cards we get off to the side. Our Guthrie, Billy Hatcher, Hernandez. Kind of just go through these. There is our first MVP. That is the Carl Yastrzemski. That's a pretty cool card. Kelly Mann rated rookie. Jones, Vaughn, Hayes, MVP, Glenn Allen Hill. So we'll be looking for Larry Walker rookie card, things like that. There's another Diamond Kings of Ed Whitson. So the Bo Jackson in here, the regular Bo Jackson can be worth a little bit as well, but you're mainly looking for the Juan Gonzalez reverse negative. That's the one that's going to be worth the most. A PSA 10 of that can go for a few $100s. I think the last time I saw one, it went for about $500. But it's got to be a 10. It can't be just a regular one. You're not going to get much for it. You know, they only go for a couple dollars, just regular if they're not graded. There was a Kruk in there. Kittle. Chili Davis. There's Julio Franco. Jose Canseco. Kurt Stillwell. There's our puzzle pieces. Thinking about doing some of those where we put the puzzle together too. There's a Jeffrey Leonard. I think that was the one we just saw in the last pack. Chris James. There's Billy Ripken, so we're able to get him in 90 Donruss, but we can't get him in 89 Fleer, the error card. There's Dave Stewart, Diamond King, Smoke. That is a cool-looking card. I like the Diamond Kings that they do that, you know, they did that illustration. We'll put him over there with Bo. Fernandez, Webster. There's Barry Bonds. That's a nice card. Centering doesn't look too bad on it. That's a good card. We'll stick Barry right there. There's Smoltz. A very young John Smoltz. Another Roberto Alomar. Another Kruk. Looks like the exact same beginning to this pack. So are we going to get another Bonds? Joe Carter, Lee Smith. Nope, so no secondary Bonds, just the one Bonds. But that's all right. We'll take that. That's pretty cool. Pack 3 here. I would think that this is a 716 card set. And I would think that between this cello box and a hobby box, you could pretty much complete this set. Or if not, completely have it by the... There's a McGuire by the end of this box. We got to be pretty close by the end of this box. So, I mean, if you can complete the whole set for 20 bucks, hey, that's even better. There's a couple puzzle pieces. There's another Chris James. There's Robin Yount. Nice. Some good stuff in here. I mean, I had a bunch of these cards as a kid. There's Rhino. I like that one. Definitely like that one. 692. There's Tommy Herr, Diamond Kings. I had a bunch of these as a kid, you know, like most of us did. There's Tony Gwynn. That's a nice one. And I probably have, gosh, probably shoe boxes full. There's Andres Galarraga, Big Cat. Probably shoe boxes full of 90 Donruss back at my mom's place. She has all my cards when I was a kid, so we're planning on visiting her probably over the holidays, and hopefully I'll be able to bring some of that back. And maybe we'll look and see if I even had anything good. I don't really remember anything earth-shattering. I do, for some reason, remember that I had some Kobe Bryant rookie cards, so hopefully I still have them, and hopefully they didn't find their way out of my collection. That would suck. There's Dale Murphy. There's Dawson. George Bell. Yeah, that'd be kind of tough if there's Hotel Man Howard Johnson. There is he's not been crowned yet, but he has been elected to the Hall of Fame, Fred McGriff. That's good. I like that he got in. Tim Raines there. I do feel that Donnie Baseball and those guys should be in, but you know, I don't get a vote. Mike Scioscia. I don't get a vote. Another Tim Raines. There's Doc Gooden. That card's all bent, jacked up. Lonnie Smith. Whitson. Paul O'Neill. Jim DeShays. McCaskill. There's Nolan Ryan. That's a nice one there. A little off-center, but not too bad. Another checklist. There's our Juan Gonzalez, and unfortunately, it is two things. It is jacked up there, which sucks, and it is the regular one. It is not the negative. We'll put that in the pile since that one's in pretty bad shape. Hopefully, we'll hit another one. You never know. There might be another one in here. Randy Myers, Mike Flanagan, and Gary Wayne. So we might hit another Juan Gonzalez. We might hit another one. There's always a chance we can hit a reverse negative. Probably not that great of a chance now that we've seen one of them in here. I would think that it probably is not going to be in here. But you never know. We might get lucky. We might get lucky. Chris Carpenter, Fernando. There's another checklist. Pagnazzi. And then our puzzle pieces. We get a Will Clark. That's our Grand Slammers card. That's a subset. That's numbered in small numbers like the Diamond Kings. There's another Ed Whitson Diamond King. Jerry Reed, not the guitar player. Another Chris Carpenter. I'll tell you what, that would, as a kid, I think I probably would have been pretty upset if I would have pulled one of these out and gotten a bunch of duplicates. I'd have probably been pretty mad. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I would have been pretty mad. But, you know, it is what it is. Back in those days, You know, that stuff just kind of happened every now and then. You just kind of got unlucky. Not much you could do about it. Todd Zeal, there's Andres Galarraga again. Jesse Barfield, there's a Wade Boggs. Doyle Alexander, Chris Bosio. Puzzle pieces. Jack Clark, and then Will Clark, back-to-back. Grand Slammers. Let's see. Whoop. Caught that one. Salazar, Keith Miller, there's Gary Sheffield, Jay Bell, there's Omar Vizquel when he was on the Mariners, Carlton Fisk, Bill Buckner when he was on the Royals, Todd Zeal again, there's another big cat, and that's kind of a repeat of that front side. That would upset me, especially if you didn't get good stuff. I mean, if you get a repeat of like Nolan Ryan or Barry Bonds, you get those guys repeated. That's a different story, you know. Oh, yeah, I got 2 of them. That's pretty cool. You getting like, you know, some of the other guys I just got, like, you get 2 Chris Bosios. You're going to be like, oh, man, that sucks. There's Howard Johnson again. Wally Joyner. Ricky Jordan. There's Barry Larkin. That's a nice one. Couple puzzle pieces. Chris James again on the Grand Slammers. I doubt we're going to get all the Grand Slammers. We've gotten way too many repeats already. Terry Kennedy. We've only got one of the MVP cards too so far. Chris Carpenter. A lot of repeats here. Fernando. Look at those glasses. Ransom Mullikins. Mullinix. Ransom Mullinix. Look at those glasses. Isn't that something? Checklist. Pagnazzi again. Oil Can Boyd. And Tim Tuffle. So. But, you know, that's not what this is about. This is about, you know, having fun. Opening these cards. You know, getting to rip these packs open. It's always fun to rip a pack open. I mean, you know, if you're doing this, who doesn't love to rip open packs and get the opportunity to find something? There's Gary Carter, Ozzie Guillen. There's a John Franco Diamond Kings, followed by his regular card. So that's lucky there, I guess. A couple more puzzle pieces. Another Chris James Grand Slammers. Gary Carter. Another Ozzie Guillen. Another Franco. Oh, my gosh. Back-to-back John Franco, and there's Greg Maddux. That's a nice one. Robin Yount. So I've seen a lot of the same. There's Tony Gwynn MVP. Jim Abbott. There's a Pete O'Brien Diamond Kings. Paul Molitor. Cal Ripken. That's a nice one. How's the centering? It's a little off-center. Still a nice one, though. Alan Trammell and Steve Sachs to round out that pack. Yeah, that Cal Ripken's a little off-center. That's another card that can be worth a few dollars in a PSA 10. Just a few dollars, though. It's not a crazy card. You'll probably see it go for, I think it goes for about 50 bucks in a PSA 10. It's just the point of the PSA 10 is it's so hard to get one in this old stuff. There is the checklist for the Diamond Kings. Another Tommy Herr, Ryan O again, Pedro Guerrero. A couple more puzzle pieces. We should be able to do 1 or 2 puzzles. There's another Jeffrey Leonard, another Wade Boggs. Man. Another Bo Jackson Diamond Kings. Willie McGee, Les Lancaster, Billy Hatcher. There is another Yastrzemski MVP card. Is that the... Yeah, I think that's the MVP card. Or is that just the puzzle card? Oh, I think that's just a puzzle card. Here, I said that was the MVP card before. These are the MVP cards. Man, I am off my rocker tonight. I am way off tonight. What am I thinking? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I am just off my brain is not working today. Been one of those days, one of those Wednesdays, you know. One of them weeks, really. But we're going to get through it. Dwight Gooden, Damon Berryhill. This helps, just opening cards, you know. I'm going to crack out the binder here after we get done and put these all in the binder. That always is kind of time consuming, and at the same time it's just kind of nice, kind of winds you down for the day. There's a John Smoltz MVP. You know, go through, there's Craig Biggio in there. Go through and try to fill out the whole set. That's pretty cool. Dave Parker, Tartable, Sosha, Rigetti. Some little better cards in that one. A little more a couple few cards we haven't seen so far. We're about halfway through here. Just 24 packs, 37 cards per pack. So it's a good amount of cards. Oil Can, Tuffle. It's a great name, Oil Can Boyd. Jim DeShay's Diamond Kings. I don't think we've seen him yet on the Diamond Kings. A couple more puzzle pieces. Another Jack Clark Grand Slammers. Kelly Gruber. I don't think we've seen him yet on Diamond Kings. Checklist. There's Vince Coleman, Mitch Williams. There's Kirby Puckett. That's a little off center. We'll stick him down there. McDowell, Ramirez, Darryl Strawberry. A little off center. We'll keep him in the regular pile. Kenny Rogers. There's a Rhino MVP. Steinbach, Candiotti, Willie Randolph, and Kirby Puckett MVP. That one is really off center. Some good stuff there. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. This is nice. Hope everyone's having a great day. You know, let me know down in the comments what you've done so far this week, and I love seeing the comments from you guys. Really enjoy it. Another Bo Jackson. I really enjoy talking to you guys when you guys comment on the videos. Even if it's negative, I don't really care. Another puzzle piece, or another puzzle card. A couple more puzzle pieces. Yeah, I get some negative stuff. I don't care. Oh, you don't pronounce the names right, or you don't know this. Okay. Billy Hatcher. Yeah, Kelly Mann. Glenn Allen Hill. I haven't seen Larry Walker yet, though. And we've only gotten one Juan Gonzalez so far. And we are halfway through. We're halfway home. There's Rhino. Steve. Herbeck, Kevin Mitchell, Diamond Kings. These cards look a little bit different. Bo Jackson, MVP. That's a nice one. Centering on that looks really good, too. I'll stick that down there. Centering looks really nice on that. And there's those two. Jack Clark, Grand Slammers. I have a feeling Diamond Kings, DeShay's. Another John Moses. We've gotten like 4 of them. Balboni. There's Ricky. Waiting on Ricky, too. That's a nice one. Ricky Henderson. I love Ricky Henderson's cards. He always had, like, the best poses. I don't know what it was. I mean, it's just Ricky being Ricky, right? He had to know when they were taking his picture for his baseball card. I feel like he had to know. Because he always had the coolest poses. He always looked like he was just like vibing the whole time, you know. Ricky Henderson was a vibe in the 90s and the 80s. Man, he was a vibe. Gruber. Greg Maddux again. Robin Yount. Tony Gwynn MVP. A couple more puzzle pieces. Another Jeffrey Leonard. We've gotten pretty much the same Grand Slammers through this whole box. There's a Bo Jackson. That's a nice one. Pretty well centered, too, honestly. That's nice. We'll stick that one down there. Now, if we could just get a Juan Gonzalez reverse negative, we would be in pretty good shape, honestly. Barry Larkin, Man Waring. There's another Rhino. Steve again, Kevin Mitchell, Diamond Kings, Junior Felix. We would be sitting real nice. Real nice. If we could pull that. But, you know, if we don't, hey, we still got one at least. Would prefer to have, you know, another one that would be in a little bit better shape. There is the Bo Jackson. That's the star one, though. That's a little bit different than this one, as you can see. That's the All-Star Game card, so that's nice. It's got a little kink here on the side, though. That kind of sucks. But, it's going to go in the binder. Oral Hershiser, we haven't seen him yet. There's Dave Stewart again. George Brett. So this pack looks to be a little bit different, thankfully. And then we still get the same old Grand Slammers. And then another Ed Whitson. Another Jerry Reed. Terry Kennedy. I feel like the first part of these packs, this bottom 12, have been different. And then the last, once you get to the Grand Slammer card, that last half of that pack has pretty much been repeats. That's what it kind of feels like to me. I don't know, but that's what it feels like. That's kind of what it feels like. The Commissioner. I didn't realize the Commissioner had a card in this set. That is news to me. Number 716, the last Commissioner. Giamatti. Not a fan. But wasn't really a fan of C-League either, so. There's Dave Winfield. Haven't seen him yet. Yep, same old Grand Slammers. Jack Clark, Don Slott. Maybe we can get some different cards here. So far, it looks to be a little different. There's Lou Whitaker, Diamond Kings. Hey, we got some different ones here, it looks like. Sabo, Gagne. There's Harold Reynolds, Mike Bilecki, Diamond Kings. So, yeah, this one's a little bit different, finally. Eric Plunk, great name for a pitcher. There's McGuire, Ruben Sierra, Rafael Palmeiro. Rafael Palmeiro never took steroids. He told us so, pointed his finger and told us so. He was never involved in any of that. Right. Like, I've said this before on my channel. I think Bonds and Clemens should be in the Hall of Fame. You know, baseball turned a blind eye to that whole deal. They did. So, I just feel, I mean, why not? Why not put them in? Put them in their own little spot and basically say, you know, this was during the steroid era. This, that, or the other. There's another Will Clark Grand Slammers. Like, we haven't seen that one a million times. There's Will Clark regular. Don Gladden. Roy Smith. I can't believe that we could potentially only get one Gonzalez. One Juan Gonzalez in this whole box. That is crazy to me. And the bad thing was it was scuffed up and marked up. But right now, we're about to hit our last 6 packs. We're on, this is 7 packs to go. And we've only gotten one so far. So, I don't know. Not looking great. Our odds are not looking particularly wonderful. I still do have a hobby box that I've been doing single packs with, so we're still going to have some opportunities. And, of course, it's 90s Donruss, so I'm sure there's probably another 1,000,000 boxes out there somewhere to be bought. More puzzle pieces. What do you know? A Will Clark Grand Slammers, man. Haven't seen that one yet. An Ed Whitson Diamond Kings? What? No way. How did we pull that one? Sean Dunston, we haven't seen that. I don't think we've seen him yet. Kevin Mitchell, another Tony Gwynn. And then we're kind of back to the old Andres Galarraga, Tony Phillips, Jesse Barfield. We've gotten like 5 Jesse Barfields, but no Juan Gonzalez. All right. We are on the bottom part of this box. 6 packs to go. Desperately trying to find a Juan Gonzalez reverse negative. Desperately trying to find one. Gotta find one. Gotta find one. I feel like one of the guys I like to watch on here, the Passes Alive, he does a, I think he calls it, what's he called? Needle in a wax haystack. I think that's what he calls it, where he goes, he's looking for the 90s tops, no name, Frank Thomas. And he, you know, he gets a lot of these, the cello boxes and things like that. And this is kind of what it kind of feels like, honestly. I bet this is what he feels like. He's trying to find something. He's just getting cards after cards of the same old stuff. Although these ones right here seem to be a little bit different. There's Sammy Sosa. That's our first Sosa. Centering's not bad. The edges look a little frayed on this left side, though. But corners are just okay. There's Steve Sachs, Diamond King. That's the first Sosa. That's a Sosa rookie card for all the Sammy Sosa fans out there. Being a Cubs fan, I think the Cubs have done him wrong. I think that the way they turned their back on him, I don't think he helped matters the way he left Chicago. But I think that, you know, all that being said, that, you know, that was years ago. And I think it's time that, you know, the organization forgive him and let's move past it and let's bring him back to Chicago for Sammy Sosa Day or something. I know the fans would love that. Wow, another Chris James Grand Slammers. That is a banger. That is in the bike spoke materials, what that is. Honestly, a lot of these cards probably ended up in bike spokes. Wade Boggs, Chris Bosio. 4 packs to go. Are we really only going to pull one Juan Gonzalez out of this whole thing? And it's just, not only that, but it was in awful shape. Awful shape. And if we only pull one, I don't even know what to say. How can we only pull one? But we've had fun. There's Dave Stewart MVP, Billy Ripken. There's a Dave Stewart Diamond Kings, Wally Backman, Webster. Another Barry Bonds. That one's not too bad either. John Smoltz. Puzzle pieces. Another Jeffrey Leonard Grand Slammers. Man, I'm glad we're racking those up. Those are worth a bunch of money. Bunches. John Moses. Aguilera, Ernie Witt. There's Randy Johnson. We finally got Randy Johnson. Bernie Williams rookie card. Hey, hey, hey. It's a nice one. Kirby Puckett All-Star. Finally some different cards here. Dwight Evans. And Dave Stewart MVP. So we've got a nice big stack to go through right there. Look at that stack. Okay, 3 packs to go. Can we find another Juan Gonzalez? And if we do, there's another Nolan Ryan. And we did. We found another Juan Gonzalez, so at least that's a nicer card. Better shape, but unfortunately, it is not the reverse negative, which I didn't think we would find after finding that first one. It's typically the error boxes all kind of work together. More puzzle. Mike Scioscia. Lou, Sweet Lou. Ellis Burks, Diamond Kings. Eddie Murray. LaPointe. Mike Greenwell. Chet Lemon. Checklist. Rick Sutcliffe. I don't think we've seen Rick Sutcliffe. Tom Glavine. I don't think we've seen Glavine. Sandy Alomar Jr. rookie card. Dennis Martinez and Dave Stewart. Yeah, so we did get another Gonzalez. But unfortunately, it is not the reverse negative. So if it was a reverse negative, he'd be flipped, obviously, and he would look like he's batting left-handed. Dave Gallagher, Lance Parrish, Mike Scott. There's the Wizard, Ozzie Smith, Rob Dibble. A couple more puzzles. Is that actually a different Tom Bingsinger? Did we actually get a different Grand Slammers? I can't believe that. You know who we also haven't seen? I just realized. Well, besides him, the kid. I haven't seen a King Griffey Jr. yet either. Or King Griffey Jr. Diamond Kings. Which I think I have both of them already from the other box. But still. With one pack to go, there's Randy Bush. Another Fred McGriff. The Crime Dog. With one pack to go, ladies and gentlemen, we have not pulled a King Griffey Jr. rookie card. Or, excuse me, it's not technically a rookie card. King Griffey Jr. or a King Griffey Jr. Diamond Kings. So, can we possibly get it in this last pack? This is our last pack. 24 packs. We've got this whole mound of cards to go through and put in the binder. But I will say this. If we don't get a junior for Diamond Kings, we don't get a junior Diamond Kings or a regular, we cannot build the whole set out of this. And it's not looking great because that's Eric Davies. We've seen these before. That means it's Ed Whitson, yep. Manny Lee, Jerry Reed, Wilkerson, Terry Kennedy, Joe Oliver. There's our puzzle pieces. Yep, Jack Clark, Wade Boggs, Doyle Alexander, Chris Bosio, Bo Jackson Diamond Kings. We've got a bunch of them, and I think we're not going to get our King Griffey Jr. So a whole box of cellos and no Ken Griffey Jr. Well, that really kind of sucks. But it was still fun. It was still a lot of fun. I'm going to have a fun time and a very relaxing time putting all these into the binder and getting all these situated and ready to finish out another set of this. I think I've got a full set of this in a box somewhere. But I don't actually have one in a binder. So that's kind of two birds with one stone tonight. So I get the opportunity to showcase a little bit of discount, bargain bin style wax for you guys. And then I get the nice job of putting all this in a binder. So let's kind of go over a couple highlights we had. I like this Dave Stewart Diamond Kings. We got a couple of them. That looks pretty cool. And then, of course, the Bo Jackson Diamond Kings. That's the #1 card in the set. It's a really cool card. We got a couple of them also. As far as our rookie goes and big players, we did get a Juan Gonzalez. Regular style rookie. Get it to focus here. There's probably a face or something in the background. There's a Bernie Williams rookie. That's a nice one. Sammy Sosa rookie. Bo Jackson All-Star. And then the regular Bo Jackson. Ricky Henderson. Bo Jackson MVP. Kirby Puckett. Cal Ripken. Nolan Ryan. A little off-center, but still a cool one. And newly Hall of Fame Fred McGriff. And then should be in the Hall of Fame, in my opinion, Barry Bonds. So that was fun. So we'll be doing this from Wednesdays from now on. So the goal is for me to go out, try to find some cheap bargain bin wax. $50 is the limit. We're staying away from blasters because I can go to Walmart and buy a blaster of Archives for 25 bucks. Come here, oh, I spent $25. Blah, blah, blah. Nope, that's not the point. The point is full boxes, have a good time. I can rip blasters all day long. It's not as much fun as this stuff. So, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Appreciate everybody watching. Hopefully you watch till the end. And keep a lookout on the channel for some more videos and more content. So, thanks for stopping by.